Hello everyone and welcome to my first Team Fortress 2 map. So, usually I build projects using the Unreal Engine, but today I've actually moved into the Source Engine's Hammer editor. And the reason I've actually decided to jump into this editor rather than Unreal, which is the one I'm more familiar with, is because I wanted to start learning how to create multiplayer maps. So, in the past I've worked on multiple existing projects such as 7 Hours, which is my horror game, or Legend of Ivoryx, which is one of my shooters, and I've really enjoyed working on them, but all of my previous projects have always been single-player oriented projects, and I wanted to try and learn a few things about how multiplayer works as well, because my overall goal is to become a level designer, so I want to have a vast array of experience with as many different types of level design as I can do. Plus, this allows me to experiment with a lot of existing mechanics without having to actually build all of the mechanics myself. So all of Team Fortress 2's existing mechanics actually would exist ready for me within the Hammer editor, so that's going to be pretty fun to mess around with. This first map that I've actually created is known as Battlements, and it's inspired by both Sweden, which is like an Asian-themed map, which you can play in the actual Team Fortress 2, along with Double Cross as well, which is like a capture the flag style map. So I'm going to assume that you already know all of the basic mechanics about Team Fortress 2, such as all the classes and the healing and all that sort of stuff. So I'm just going to talk about this as an existing level designer as well, and how I've tried to incorporate all these different mechanics into the design of this level. Keep in mind, this level that you see here is still very much a work in progress, so stuff like the fact that these walls are bare and the fact that this is a very basic sort of blockout are due to the fact that I'm still working on this level. So I may do another video after this one where I talk about a more completed version of it, as well as if I've done some more playtesting as well, because although I've already done some playtesting, I still want to make some edits and improvements in order to evolve on this level design. So, if I come out here, this door opens, and you can see that's our main sort of objective here. You come directly out, and you've got these like sniper towers and things that you can fight from. So, if I was playing sniper here, you'll see enemies running from these directions, from the center, and even from across there, and you could hold right click and shoot them out. So that's a good start. You've got all of this sort of area you can look out from as well. Here it's a bit much, but you can just sort of barely see out to the top as well, so you can snipe from up here. You can see along this side as well, so if you crouch down you can get a good view to that bit there, and this gives you some good nice long sniper lines. So if I come out here, you'll notice you've got health packs and ammo kits all around as well, so if players are fighting like this, you can pick up more ammo or any health that you might need as well. And you also need to be careful not to fall off the edges, because if you fall off the edges, you die. You've got this ramp which seems to go to nowhere, but there's actually a really good reason why this ramp actually exists in the game. And the reason for this is because demo men, some of them, have a charge attack as well, which means that they can slide up there and get to the top part of the roof. That's the whole concept behind this part. So if I try and get onto this part here as well, which I can actually jump down from there and get directly onto this, you can actually get up onto this part of the level as well, which is just above the control point. This is known as the COF map, or the control point map. It's not a control point, sorry, a King of the Hill map, which means basically two teams have to fight against each other in order to keep control of this point. So you've got lots of open areas that you can go through as well. So you can come down from the top here, you can come down from both of these directions, or you can come down from both of these sides, either side of this here. Now, this part here that you actually see that's open here wasn't actually originally open, it was just like a blank wall. So you'd only have to come from these directions or from the top down. Now, the reason I actually changed this is because players were holding the point and managing to keep it for the entire game. So I thought by having this, it gave them more option and more more abilities to get into the point as well, so they couldn't just hold the point down permanently. So if I continue this way, the blue area and the red area are pretty much exactly the same, but they do, but that keeps it nice and balanced as well. So both teams have the same sort of opposite layout, and they come to meet in the center and battle as well. Although if I was to come in here as a red scout here, as into the blue base, you can see they can jump down here and start attacking me, or I can, if I can see them, I can start shooting at them. Now, you may have noticed the red, that I blocked them off from getting up there. So if I was playing like a soldier or something, I could rocket jump up there. That would stop me from getting in there, so I couldn't get into their spawn. You've got the staircases here as well, so I can come around here, take out their snipers if they're trying to attack from this direction, or I can come around this side and sneakily hunt my way from this side as well, because they might be expecting me to come from directly that way. So you can sort of see the basic idea of how the map works, and I will probably be making some edits to this map as well, depending on the next few places and seeing what I can do to improve it. So currently this is a work in progress Team Fortress 2 map, COF Battlements, and I'm going to keep building on this map and seeing what I can do in the future. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Goodbye.